Hey beautiful, so today I'm going to be reviewing these three palettes right here. The Beauty Treats Ultimate Complexion palette. This is a concealer and foundation palette. That's what I'm wearing right now. And the Beauty Treats Matte Eyeshadow palette. That's how I got this look right here. And the Strobing palette. That's what I used to highlight. So if you want to know how it worked out for me and how I applied it, please continue watching. Okay, so I'm going to open the Ultimate Complexion Palette Foundation and Concealer. I have not used it yet, but this is how it looks. Kind of excited because if I can use the foundation, I don't think there's a shade of foundation for me, but maybe I can mix it here like around and we can come up with something. But first, before we apply any makeup, I'm gonna go in. I know I say that a lot and I'm so sorry. I try to find like different words, but I'm always saying going in. Now I'm going to, sorry, I don't know, I can't find any different words. I just like using that word. So going in with the Clinique Dramatic Different Moisturizing Lotion. I'm going to apply this all over my face. And oh, let me just bring up, in my other video, a few of you were asking me why I kind of look sad. A few of you were asking me why I looked sad in my previous video, that I really wasn't like energetic and I was kind of like meh. I have cut off coffee. Well, not completely. I only have 1 cup a day. So this is just my 1 cup for today. And I'm usually drinking 4 to 5 cups a day. No bullshit. It's seriously like gulp, 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 and then chorro. Just kidding. But it's seriously like a lot of coffee. So I'm trying to cut back because I want to whiten these pearly whites. They're not pearly whites, but I want to whiten them. And I want to be ready for, you know, the event that I'm going to go to, Generation Beauty. So I want to be ready and I want to look nice. And I really got to stop with the coffee because it's just too much. So, yeah. I'm sorry, you guys, but I am up early and I have my cup of coffee, so I was like, you know what, let me have my cup of coffee and then let me chit chat with them. So yeah, I can like be like spunk, you know. So anyways, since my face is moisturized, I'm gonna go in with the palette. Let me just remove this because I really hate that they put these in here. So I'm gonna mix, let's see, this shade and some of this shade right here. So mixing these two, and maybe we'll get my color. My color is kind of hard because it's kind of a pain in the ass, because sometimes it's like light here and then darker here. It's just weird. Like I have natural contouring. Like I told Rudy the other day, like I seriously have natural contouring. Like look at this, look at that, and then like the nose kind of, and like the forehead. And right here, it's just like I contour way too much that my face is just like, you know what, let's just do it for the pendeja so she doesn't have to do it all the damn time. So anyways, so going in with that shade, let me okay, we'll just do like a little spot and then I'll show you guys. I think you guys are too close because it looks like it's kind of dark. Oh wait, let's not use that shade. Oh, okay, yeah, I think mixing those two, I can kind of, why does it look so dark? Hold on. Okay, does that look a little bit better? I opened up the blinds, so maybe you can kind of see. I feel like it's just super dark. I don't know if it's me. Okay, the palette kind of like, you gotta like mix it and stuff. So let me just work real quick and mix a couple colors and then we'll see if this can work. Okay, you see it kind of covered right there. So I'm just gonna mix this. So I'm just gonna mix this one and this one. This one's too orange, so I'm gonna mix these two all around my face. I'm just gonna speed it up so I'm not just sitting there just kidding. I'm not sitting here dabbing all over my face in slow-mo. I'm gonna speed it along. So let's do this. Let me put on some music though, because I'm feeling kind of like pumped. This song gets me every time. Oh yeah, and you just loosened your freaking ponytail. It's okay. Okay, so I applied it. Does kind of look kind of orange, but that's okay. I'm gonna go in with the kind of yellowish shade. I did apply this shade on my eyes, and using the beauty blender does help because you can just like pronounce it in there and like beat it all over your face. Really does help. So now I'm gonna use my finger, and I am going to go in with, so using my middle finger, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, and just use a little bit because it is very pigmented. I really didn't think it was. I didn't think I was gonna get this much coverage with the palette, but I'm pretty impressed. So I'm just gonna pat that underneath with my finger. So going in with this shade. I won't lie, it does feel kind of oily, but that's okay. We're gonna matte it out with loose powder. Okay, so going in with Babyface Pore Powder, it's Skin. I'm going to use this for my under eye. Haven't used it yet, so I kind of want to just see how this goes. So using the powder puff that it comes with, I'm just going to place it underneath my eye. Underneath me. Oh. Okay, and like I mentioned, it is kind of oily. Why? Like, why? Oh my god. Powder all over the floor. Like if I was rolling around in donuts. Okay, so like I mentioned before, that it is pretty oily, so I'm gonna go in with Airspun and just kind of like set it on my face so that it's not kind of like greasy on the face, because I hate that feeling. I'm just gonna roll it around in here like this, and then just like dust it on like that. I'm pretty impressed with the coverage that it gave, that palette. So I can't find my Beauty Treats contouring palette. I wonder if I gave it to my niece, because I have been giving her a lot of makeup since she is getting into the whole makeup. So that's okay. I haven't played with this palette yet. This is a Sculpting palette. I got it at Ross for $5.99. So we'll just use this one. And look at this yellow. Hey, is this brush even soft? Yeah, it's pretty soft. Put you in there. Okay, look at the yellow. The yellow. Yeah. So let's go in with a Beauty Junkies angled brush, and let's pick up this light brown right here. Could you not right now? So rude. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna place that on the sides of my nose and kind of like bring it up towards my eye. Okay. Let's not get too crazy with the contouring. Okay, and now I'm gonna use this same shade but mixed with this one. And we're just gonna go light. We're not gonna go too heavy with the contour, because since we're gonna use this Strobing palette, I kind of just want to focus on the highlighting. So we're just gonna do just like a light whoosh. Okay, so you see, just enough, not too much where it's like the whole contour, because like I said, I want to focus on the Strobing palette. So going in with the, oh, let me tell you the prices. The Beauty Treats is $5.99 and Strobing palette is $7.99, so we gotta remember that. Okay, so now going in with the Strobing palette, pretty excited. Let's just swatch a few, okay? So I'm gonna swatch this one. We'll just swatch the whole row. What do you mean a few? Okay. So here are the swatches. See, they have like a lot of fallout, but you know what? It's okay. You can work with it. So those are the colors. Going in with e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. Let me see. Oh, you know what? Let's swatch the creams, because I just put my finger in it right now and it just melted in my finger like butter. So let me just swatch that for you guys. So here are the cream highlights. Look at that. This one's like a violet, purple, bluish one. And then the middle one is like a white gold. So very, very nice. I think I'm going to go with the kind of like white goldish kind of, and then I'm going to mix it with like kind of like the violet. So going in with the cream. That one you do kind of got to work with. The middle one you kind of got to work with, but you know what? It's fine. Just rub your finger in it until it gets warm. So let's just apply. Should I go in with the Beauty Blender? Let me see. We pick up a little bit more. Ahí está. Okay, so it picked up a little bit more, so let me just... Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, that looks good. Then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Flawless Flawless Concealer Brush. Why can't you talk? Okay, then we're gonna go in with this shade right here. It's kind of like a copper, pinkish, gold highlight. So we're just gonna place it just, oh, that's nice. You guys see that? White shimmer. Nice. Look at that. You gotta work with it, you know, but it's very nice. Okay, now we're gonna highlight our nose. Not too much, because so just enough like that. Then we're gonna use the e.l.f. one because it's a lot shorter, smaller I mean. And then okay, just like that. Cupid's bow. Okay. Okay. So looks good. There is no blush color, but I did look in the Beauty Treats matte eye palette, and I see this shade right here. So I want to use this as a blush. It's like a deep pink mauve. I think it would be perfect. So somebody has to go. What's that from? If you know where that's from, then I love that. Okay, so going in with a really fat powder slash blush brush. I'm just gonna dip it in there just like that. Smile. It worked. I didn't really think. I was like scared that I was gonna get like maybe like the brown and stuff, but it just got that one. Yeah. So going in with the Morphe M504, I'm going to use this shade right here, and I'm just gonna dust that shade all over the lid before we begin doing the eyes. So setting this, our eyes won't crease and look all kinds of weird. Moving on to the eyes, I'm going to use the Milani Shadow Eyes Espresso line, and I'm going to use a eyeliner brush, and I'm going to apply a decent amount on the brush, and then I'm going to place this in the crease to kind of cut it. So here we go. Should look something like that. I have this shade right here. It's a pretty cocoa brown shade. And then we're going to place it in the crease and then blend. Now going in with the Morphe G18 brush, I'm just going to go over that again and just blend everything out. Going in with a flat eyeshadow brush, I'm going to pick up this eggshell white shade, and I'm going to place that underneath my brow. This darker brown shade, using the Morphe brush, I'm going to apply this in my crease. Okay, now going in with the white base and a small eyebrow brush. I'm going to use this, and I'm going to clean up the eye. Okay, since I cleaned it up, I did apply this eyeshadow right there, the white eyeshadow, the white shell color on my lid. I just did it really quick because I didn't want the white to crease. So now going back in with the Morphe G18, I'm going to grab this shade and this shade, and I'm going to apply that in my crease. Okay, so I finished with the eyes. Now, if you don't follow me on Instagram, me and my friend Marcela, we were not feeling inspired, and we were just like, oh, we don't want to stay to the same, you know, safe colors. That's what I call them. When I do a look that I, you know, like can just do a lot, that's like my safe colors, my safe look. So we've been giving each other different colors like purple, black, yellow, green, red, what else? Teal, just colors like that. So today she gave me the shade yellow. I couldn't think of it. The shade yellow, and I thought it would be really cool just to pop it right here, just to like really make it just like pop out. So here we go. Going in with Stick It by Unique. I love this one. I feel like it just works perfect. But to give it an extra like to hold on, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. glitter glue. I love this one as well. So mixing, they look exactly the same. So mixing those two together. Okay. So I put it in the back of my hand. Going in with the Beauty Junkies Pro Pencil. I'm going to dab some of that on the brush. And then I'm going to place it right here. Now I'm going to go in with this yellow loose eyeshadow. See, look how bright that is. Gonna dip the brush in there. And then place it right smackaroo. See, just like I wanted to give it just like a look. So now I'm just gonna do the other side. Okay, and what I like is that there's not a lot of fallout because the Stick It and e.l.f. glitter glue just sticks to it like magic. So now I'm gonna go in with eyeliner and some really bold lashes. I am gonna use different lashes because I've been sticking to Grand Glamour by Vegas Nay, and I'm just like obsessed, and I'm like, you know what, you gotta switch it up. So I'll be right back after I'm done with that, and then we're gonna smoke out the bottom lash. Okay, so now moving on to our bottom lash line, I'm gonna go in with the Milani Shadow Eyes Espresso line, the same shade that we used for the crease, and I'm just gonna apply this to my waterline. Now going in with the Morphe G18, I'm going to grab this shade, and I'm going to mix some and then blow it out underneath my lash line. Going in with Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes, I'm going to apply that to the bottom. Okay, now for the lips, going in with ColourPop Zipper. Okay, now going in with my Wet n Wild setting spray. I'm just gonna spritz this all over my face. Okay, and here is the finished look. Okay, so what I have to say about the palettes that I used, I did like the Ultimate Complexion palette. It's a very nice, creamy, really pigmented palette, but what kind of sucks is that you do have to mix and do your own thing, but at the same time it's pretty cool because you feel like an artist, you know, just mix in, just prounce in, and then finding like your shade. So that's pretty cool. It is light coverage. I would definitely give this to a teenager or give it to someone who just needs like very light coverage. Now it can, you know, become very buildable, but at the same time if you apply too much, like I did around my nose, it started to cake. So I would just go very light around the nose, around the eyes, the areas where, you know, things tend to crease. But this is something that I would wear maybe on the days where I just want to do like a no makeup look, or, you know, just those days where you just need like a little bit of coverage. I think I will maybe get one for my niece because she's barely getting into the makeup. So I'm thinking that would be perfect. If you have a teenager, I would definitely recommend it. Something good, and it's not high coverage. I went to my brother's high school today and I was just like, damn, when I seen these high schoolers, their faces were just like, wow. They had a lot of makeup on, and I'm just thinking, holy crap, this generation is growing up freaking quick. Like, it's just crazy. So the next items, the matte eyeshadow palette, love it. Very pigmented and very easy to blend the eyeshadows. I love it. It's pigmented and amazing, and I love matte eyeshadows, so this is definitely a must. I definitely recommend this for everybody. It is such an amazing palette. I love it. Very easy to blend the colors, very pigmented. Can't go wrong. This palette is really, really good. The third one, the Strobing palette, I did like it. I did like the highlight that it gave me, but it could be better. I think it could be better. I did like that it did have a cream highlight and then it had a powder highlight. I think this is more for the people who are more light skinned and not for the brown biscuits, just because if you apply too much it can become ashy. So I would recommend, I know I talk about Perfusion a lot, but the Perfusion palette, you can find it at Ross También, and it's so good. And it has shades for fair complexion and for brown biscuits. So yeah, if you see it, I would definitely pick it up. It's really pretty and really pigmented, and the colors in here work for anybody. And I feel like the Strobing palette from Beauty Treats, I feel like it's more for you know, fair skin, because I think it would look beautiful, because the colors that it has in here look so much better on that type of skin. I did like the way it looked on me, but I just feel like I just feel like in areas that I did apply too much, it just became very, very ashy a little bit. So this is not really something that I would recommend to you know, brown biscuits. But if you're lighter or fair, I would say go for it, because it would look beautiful on your skin, and it would really give you that strobing, you know, makeup look. Yeah, that's everything. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Besos a todos, and thank you guys so much for stopping by and chit-chatting with me. See you guys, I was gonna say it again, see you guys in my next video. Bye.